Hello Taurus, and welcome to Soul Sundays. Taurus, it's a quick 3-card spread, 3 cards from the tarot, 1 romantic energy pull for you, 1 for your health, and also 1 for your wealth. I've changed up the cards this week. I'm using different decks, so let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my higher self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for Taurus. Please show me what they need to hear, not what they want to hear for their week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Can I please have 2 more cards? What are the most important messages for Taurus for week beginning the 19th of July, 2020? What do they need to know? 2 more, please. 1 more, please. There we go. Okay, so... All right. Okay, interesting energy. We have a new moon in the sign of Cancer on the 20th. So tomorrow, Monday the 20th, we have a new moon in the sign of Cancer. What does that mean for you? There's a big focus on anything to do with legal documents, signing new documents. Maybe you're beginning a course, signing the documentation for that course. Please read the fine print. Please really have a look at the fine print and make sure that you're getting what you're paying for, asking for, needing. If it's not to do with legal documents this week, the new moon in Cancer is all about a focus on purchasing a house or refinancing your mortgage. It's something to do with your stability and where you are, okay? Money, stability, legal documents, that's the energy of this new moon. I really like this new moon. It's a good new moon to manifest. The last few have been in this eclipse season. The energy hasn't been great, but this is a good one for you. So if you're wanting to manifest new, this is the great time and energy to do that. 1 card, please. Can I please have 1 card? What's the most important money message for Taurus this week? You're coming up here in your own reading, but in the reverse. And in the reverse when it comes to anything emotional or love matters. I just see you focused on your finances and really on what you're building, and it's ironic that the astrology is saying that same thing. For you, it could feel like matters of the heart are on pause. You have really beautiful love energy here, but either you're pushing someone away or they're pushing you away, or both. So let me explain it to you as I see it. This is a beautiful reading. You start off the week with Mother of Pentacles. This does represent a Capricorn, so Capricorn could be quite strong in your life, or it could be another earth sign, Taurus or Virgo. But this energy is the energy of the nurturer, of someone who's quite giving. You could be a parent, and it doesn't matter whether you're male or female. You could be the more nurturing of the two. Maybe you're a solo parent as well. And I feel like this week, your focus is just on yourself and your wealth. As I said, that new moon in Cancer is all around about legal documents and either purchasing a property, putting down a deposit, refinancing your mortgage, looking at your money. You have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is an ideal way that we want to see this card if we're pulling this card. Ideally, I'd like to see it being, in the upright and another number like a 6, because the 5 in reverse, 5 in upright speaks about a lack or a loss or feeling like you don't have enough, like you can't make ends meet. In the reverse, it shows me that you're coming out of that energy. So you might have been in that phase where you just felt like money was going out and you're paying, particularly if you were a single parent, paying for lots of school fees or tuition fees or homeschooling or something like that. They're showing me education and books and learning, online courses, that kind of thing. But you're coming out of that phase now, and this new moon is going to kickstart your finances, or you're very close to actually getting approved for buying a new house, buying property, or refinancing your loans. Here you are coming up in the reverse again with the 10 of Cups. So I kind of talked to this energy a bit before. This does represent your sign, earth sign again. You could be dealing with a fellow Taurus. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. For some of you, Virgo, although I'm not getting that quite as strong. The Knight of Pentacles Knights are all about movement, right? They have a goal. They're going to achieve that goal. They're on a mission. They're going out to do the mission. And the reason for that is from traditional tarot back in the time when it was actually used, it was all about the knights going out and running errands. So for you, it's coming up as in the reverse. Knights of Pentacles are the slowest moving energy in all of the deck, right? So it shows me that yes, you've got this focus on this pentacle. Yes, you've got this goal about stability, and I can see that here again, but it's either stagnant and not moving, or it's taking its frickin' time. For a lot of you, if you are looking at purchasing a house or refinancing, it will start to shift after this Cancer new moon. I see it as being something that's quite grounding and it's going to bring you a lot of love. This is in the reverse as well, 10 of Cups. It's emotional fulfillment, happiness. In traditional tarot, it shows like a family sitting on it by the fire, all happy, you know, For you in the reverse, it's like there's this block on your emotions. Now, obviously, for some of you, it's not going to resonate the same. It's a general reading, and the reason why I don't say that in every reading is because you should all know that. But I want to point out that it could play out another way. It could just be about family for you and a family connection and needing to take a break from your mother or the mother of your children or something like that. Like the energy hasn't been great and you could have been arguing over money quite clearly here. And not just money, but who has custody, who's spending time with them. I'm getting that through as well. And another way that you could read these set of cards, particularly in this order, is about you putting a block on your heart and your emotions. So one of the biggest things as a reader that I received as questions when I was doing personal readings was about love. You know, everyone wants to know about love. And the truth is that when you actually focus on yourself and you focus on not getting all your ducks in a row, because I think that's bullshit. We never have all of our ducks in a row. I mean, when do you ever, right? Not having the perfect life or having all the savings in the bank, but being happy within yourself. When you're vibing at that energy, Taurus, and you have that here, right? When you're like, you've had your hair done, or you've brought a new shirt for the blokes, or you're wearing a new aftershave, or you've just met a really cute guy or cute girl, depending on, you know, whatever your interest is, you know, that energy that you're glowing, right? When you focus on yourself and you focus on that energy for yourself, you will instantly attract people. If you feel like at the moment things are stagnant and, you know, yes, there's the kind of good options around you and you have bloody amazing options, this is the best card of emotional fulfillment, then you need to ask yourself, where's the block coming from? Is it you, Taurus? Are you the one putting the block up? Because I dare say you are. The energy's here if you want to take it. I think there's a little bit of fear-based stuff there. It's like, I've been single for so long and the last one really hurt me. Am I actually really ready to let someone in? Yeah, fucking hell you are. And I'm going to show you why, because your romantic message for this week is worth waiting for. There is someone around you, there's some energy around you, and I don't even know what your messages were. Yeah, it was talking about job offers and you're exactly where you need to be. But there's someone around you that is either waiting on you or you're waiting on them, and the timing needs to be right. Interestingly enough, Aries got this card as well. So for some of you, you may be dealing with an Aries. For others of you, you may have Aries in your own chart. But I just want you to know that divine timing is at work in your love life. It's here. The energy's around you now. So for some of you that are highly sensitive, depending on what decan you are, you could be trying to call this in. For others of you, it could really flip in the next couple of weeks and you could have that new romantic connection that I've been talking about for a little while for you. Your health message for this week is organic foods. What have you been eating? If you've been buying a lot of stuff from supermarkets or chains or wherever it is and it's cheap and it's going off and you're throwing it out, my question to you would be, are you really saving money because you continue to go back and buying the same thing? It might be better off if you go to an organic store and just buy 3 carrots, for example, and eat those carrots because they're more nourishing to you rather than throwing out the whole bag of carrots from a supermarket chain that costs you $3 less. There is a clear message here about what you put in is going to help you with that glow that I keep talking about. And right now for you, this week focus is on organic foods. Finally, your wealth message for this week says shortages of time or money are perceptual. That's deep, right? Pretty deep. What it means basically is that if you feel like you have a shortage of time or money, which I can see here right away because you've got the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, then it says just know that nothing ever stays the same or stays in the same moment. It's a perceptual thing, right? It's your perception. If you perceive that the clock is ticking, maybe just stop and take a breath and realize it's the same for everyone. If you perceive that you've got not a lot of money right now and you keep telling yourself that story, maybe take a break and go, is that really true, or am I actually quite wealthy? There's a lot of stories that we tell ourselves, and this card is here to remind you that There are only shortages of time and money if that's the message that you tell yourself. If you tell yourself that money is simply energy, time is simply energy, and all of those things are infinite, you watch as things start to change around you. It's a mind flip. It's not for everyone. And if you're willing to step up and take that challenge, I urge you to Google Deepak Chopra's 21-day abundance challenge. It's something that I've done recently for myself that's been phenomenal. It's free. You can find it on a lot of websites. I'm going to put it up on my own website once that comes live soon. But the message for you here and the invitation here is really changing your mindset on the fact that money is, it has to be hard worked for, hard earned, and that it's in a shortage, because that's not actually true. All right, Taurus, that was your reading for this week. I hope you found it helpful. It was a pleasure doing it for you as always. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps the channel more than you know, and I'll be back with you next week. Take care.